Kunal is going to do a demo of our current solution we have for running an open source self-managed LLM using technologies like Llama and Open Web UI. Over to you, Kunal.
Amazing. Thank you, Josh and Simon. I'm just going to share my screen. Hopefully folks can see that. Yeah, just echoing on what Josh mentioned, it's pretty simple to get up and running. We have this boilerplate GitHub repository. And by the way, we will be leaving all the links in the description below for you folks to check it out. It is indeed just one click. We are using Terraform, and the goal of this demo is to enable easy deployment of our GPU clusters on Civo, specially designed to support the open source large language models. The setup that we're going to look into today allows access to the latest open source LLMs from Llama with one-on-one compatibility with OpenAI's ChatGPT. Also a user-friendly interface, which makes LLMs accessible to non-technical users as well. And I'll show you how to deploy and how to download various models and use within the UI as well in this demo. And like Josh mentioned, data sovereignty and compliance for use cases where proprietary tools like ChatGPT are just not going to be cutting it for you. A bit about the resources that we'll be deploying. I'll show you how Terraform automates the deployment of the Llama LLM inference server and its web UI. If I go to my terminal, I just say Terraform plan. I believe around 7 or 6 resources would be created. Yeah, around 7 resources. Also the NVIDIA device plugin for managing the GPU resources, and an example Python LLM application to demonstrate some practical use cases as well. So here you can see, if I go to the top, the Llama UI, one firewall, our Kubernetes cluster, the network, Llama, and the NVIDIA device plugin. And that should be it. Let's do Terraform apply. Yes. Okay, so that's creating. It's going to take a few minutes, but I'm not going to keep you waiting. So we have it running here. The other thing you need to do is in your Terraform, just make sure you add your Civo secret key, which you can find over here. If you go to your settings, profile, security, this one, the API key. Just add it in the terraform.tfvars file and just run the Terraform apply command and you're good to go. We have it running here. That's the cluster up and running. This is what you're going to see once the command finishes executing. That's the public IP that you can use to access Llama running on Civo. If you go to this right now, you can access it, but it's going to ask you for an email and password, and it's going to look something like this. So this is Llama running on Civo, and let's just start. Let's just use this one, overcome procrastination, send a message. So you can see it's pretty fast. Let me ask some of the questions like write a Kubernetes YAML file to deploy a Node.js application with 2 replicas. Let's do load balancing and a config map for environment variables. My spelling is wrong, but I'm going to keep it that way. So it should be, as you can see, that's really, really fast. So depending on your use cases, you can go to settings, admin settings, the connections, I believe. You can go to manage and just download a bunch of models. So click here, Llama 3.3, Llama 3.2, QWQ, Mistral, so on and so forth. Let's try Mistral. Download. tooling manifest. It's going to download it. And as simple as that. That's literally it. So just to sum up, the repository link will be in the description below. Save the API key in your variables. Just run Terraform init plan apply, and you're good to go. So that has been downloaded, and it should show up here now. There you go. Cool. So that was how you can run it on your own in your Civo infrastructure.